Okay, know your derivatives. And again, we've been talking about this for some time now. There's certainly a long list of derivatives that you should be very familiar with. And what I mean by that, familiar enough to be able to derive some of those. And we've been going through a long list, and I believe we did this one. And now we're on the home stretch over here, and we're going to do this one over here now. All right? How do I do that? Well, you know what? You might say, oh, I memorized that. I'm going to just write it down. And there's nothing wrong with memorization. But I'm going to say for the most part, you're going to think you can memorize something when in fact you're going to forget a lot. So let's write this down. So y equals, and this is going to be the arc secant. Arc secant. So what does that mean? It means the secant of y is equal to x. And I really don't like the secant. I want to go back to a more familiar function. So I'm going to say the cosine of y is equal to 1 over x. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to differentiate. And what do you get? You get minus sine. What do you get? Minus sine of y, right? dy dx. I'm using implicit differentiation. This is x to the minus 1. What does that give you? Let's see. That gives you minus 1 over x squared. And then dy dx is going to be equal to, well, I'm going to divide by minus sine, so it's going to be 1. Then you're going to get an x squared times the sine of y. But I don't like the way that looks because it doesn't look like the answer they have. So I need to figure this out. And I'll write this down for you. So cosine of y is 1 over x. I'll write this down over here. This is the angle y. This is 1. This is x. This would be the square root of x squared minus 1. So I'm ready to write that down. And what are you going to get? 1. You get x squared. The sine of y, looking at this picture over here, is simply just the root of x squared minus 1 over x. Let me simplify that. You get 1. One of the x's cancel, and then you get x squared minus 1. Are we getting the same answer? Of course we're getting the same answer. Thank you.